Mr. Jimmy Raye of the Jimmy Raye Foundation, a year flies by fast. We were just talking last year. What's the progress on the Jimmy Raye Foundation?
Well, it's really grown by leaps and bounds. We're excited. A year ago this time, we had the largest turnout at that point that we had for the free coaches clinic and the luncheon over at Seabrook. This year, we've exceeded those numbers. And the only thing we now have to hope for is this afternoon that the weather holds up for us and the kids can have an entertaining time out on the field with the athletes that we brought into town.
With this growing like it is, you can help even more of the youth. Would you like to explain that, please?
Yes. Well, the purpose of the foundation is to provide scholarship funds, financial scholarship funds for deserving youngsters that's trying to continue their educations. We like to be in a position where we could offer as many scholarships as we can to kids that qualify through the application process that we go through to go to school and continue their education. So we gave out, we started giving out a couple of $500 scholarships. We've grown to the point now where we're in a position to give out twice that amount of money and on each scholarship and more than one scholarship. So it has been a profitable deal for everybody involved in it. The community has been a great support to us in coming out and helping this deal. And we could get up to give 10 to 20 scholarships. It would be really a great deal for us.
Jimmy, how does a deserving youth get selected for one of these scholarships?
Well, there really isn't any basic criteria. We have an application process through the Jimmy Raye Youth Foundation. Melody Chalmers, her father was instrumental that started this, Ron Chase Chalmers. We have a scholarship in his name and a scholarship in the former high school coach of mine here at E.E. Smith, D.T. Carter, and D.S. Kelly. The process is to go to the guidance counselor's office in your school, your local high school, fill out the application, write a paragraph or an essay on why you want to continue your education, and they're reviewed. And it's as simple as wanting to go and go through the process of going to pick up the application at your guidance counselor's office or call the Jimmy Raye Youth Foundation for an application to apply for the scholarship. And then the essays are read, and then you're contacted, and basically the funds are delivered to the school of your choice when you go for registration.
Jimmy, it's a wonderful thing you're doing. What does it feel like to be able to help these deserving youth?
Well, it's great. I mean, obviously, so much negative is written about the pro athletes that of today's era. You see all the bad things on TV, but a lot of these guys come and give up their time to help and be involved with the youngsters. It's a great feeling. We had mentors, all of us, during the time that we grew up, somebody that picked us up and dusted us off and gave us an opportunity to go forward and showed us the right way. And we're trying to give back some of that and instill in the youngsters, if they can dream it, that we can help them achieve it. So basically that's what it's about.
It's a big day on the campus of Fayetteville State University with the Jimmy Raye Foundation raising awareness and scholarships for needy athletes. We're here with Wendy Drones, Director of Development, FSU. Tell us about it.
Yes, we're very happy to host the event this year. This was the first time we developed a partnership with Jimmy Raye and Nelson & Nelson. It was an extreme success, and we are just delighted to be partners with Nelson & Nelson and the great foundation, the wonderful things they're doing for education. Obviously, we're stewards of education, and bringing this many folks onto our campus is always a pleasure.
No doubt. I see at Fayetteville State University reaching out their hands into the community even more than before. What are some of the things that are coming up in the future for FSU?
Right. We have a huge distinguished speaker series that'll be aired soon. We're working on getting some great people to come in from national venues. And the university, our football homecoming's coming up. We have so many exciting things to come out and see. I encourage you to visit our website, www.uncfsu.edu. You can see all the great things that are going on here. It's a wonderful time to be here at FSU.
Fred, tell me, what do you think about this Jimmy Raye Foundation giving scholarships to needy athletes?
Well, this started out as a small thing, and it's gotten bigger, and I think it's a great thing that Jimmy's doing, that he's coming back in his community and actually giving back to the community. And last year, I think we raised $20,000, and that was distributed out in scholarships. And this is great for kids to get them started with the expensive things now. And it's really good for our community, and we just hope that it gets bigger and better every year.
Larry King, the Dark Horses, how's that program looking?
Great. another great year next year, maybe another state championship.
What is it like to be able to participate in a foundation like Jimmy Raye that supplies scholarships for needy athletes?
Oh, it's great. We love to help high school kids, young kids. It's good. Anything we can do to help Jimmy and the foundation, we do.
Marcus Allen, Hall of Famer, right here with these kids. Marcus, why do you do this?
Because it makes me feel good, because somebody did it for me. And I remember when I was a kid and somebody took the time to teach me some valuable things. And I applied those things, and this is what we do. We come back, hopefully, and we get back to the kids, and hopefully they can apply some of the things that we teach them. And it's like a pay-forward effect, you know. So besides Jimmy Raye is one of my dearest friends, and who's my coach, and I have the utmost respect for him and what he's trying to accomplish. He's trying to, this is where he's from. You know, he went to high school here, and so he's coming back like most of us should, and doing something in his community.
Marcus, if you would, in your own words, tell us about the Jimmy Raye Foundation and what you think that they do for these youth.
Well, it's a scholarship foundation. I mean, he wants to provide, funds for kids who want to go to college, but he's also interested in people who, are into sports and who do well on the field and off the field. That's very important to him. And education is certainly, I think, the key for him. He always talks about the toolkit. And if you don't have education in your toolkit, you won't succeed in life. So that's really what he's all about.